Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. We are live. So we are trying to give you some time to get in. Get in and say hi in the comment. Get in and say hi in the comment. We are live. We are going to be answering some questions. I know it's a short notice, but we got to do what we got to do, right? So just giving you a couple minutes. Get in, get in. We need to answer those questions today. So are you in? Say hi in the comment. Yes, we got 4 people. Say hi in the comment. Say hi in the comments so we can get started. Hello, hello, hello. Say hi in the comments so we can get started. 8 people. Come on. Hi. Hi, Umar. Gujar. Wow, your name is hard, but thanks for coming in. I know it's a short notice type of live session, but we have to go ahead and answer those questions. I'm good, thanks. I hope you're good too. Today, a video or session, live session. Well, I'll be talking about VAWA. We already know VAWA, what it is and what it entails. VAWA, Violence Against Women Act. And what it is that once a U.S. Citizen or lawful permanent resident marries a non-immigrant and start abusing them, then the person is entitled to file for a VAWA petition. And today video we will be talking about whether it is a good idea to file for VAWA once the divorce is pending. Hi, I'm good. Yogeta Barhat, long time. Ture, long time. Alfaris Al Shameri, nice to see you again. Long time, right? This is a long time. Well, let's get started. So, with VAWA, what I want to talk about really today is the fact that some people are stuck. Remember, VAWA apply both to women and men, and apply to a parent of U.S. citizen, child of U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident, and then spouses, right? But today's topic, we're only focusing on spouses. And what it is some people are stuck in the process because they think that because they have a divorce case pending, they don't think that they can file for VAWA. But remember, in order for that VAWA to work, well, the main reason for your divorce has to be abuse, right? Abuse has to be the main reason for the divorce. And here in DC, well, we only have 2 grounds of divorce. And what it is that it's a no at fault jurisdiction. Whether somebody is at fault or not at fault, well, they can file for a divorce. So they're not going to be penalized because they are at fault. So that's what it is when it comes to DC. So I want to take this question. I want to file my VAWA, but I have few pictures. Can I still do that? Uma Gujar, you want to file for VAWA? Are you still married to that person or you were divorced? So that's the first question. If you're still married to that person, go ahead and file for VAWA with what you have, as long as you can prove first that the marriage was a valid marriage. Marriage enter in good faith. We have talked about that before, right? And then if the marriage is valid, then you can go ahead and file for VAWA and prove abuse. Abuse can be emotional, physical, financial, or just threat, or just somebody giving you hard time because they are U.S. citizen or lawful permanent resident. They just don't want to file for your green card just because. That becomes really emotional abuse, right? So you can file for VAWA. But if you are divorced already, first of all, the time frame is within 2 years of that divorce decree. you have to file for your VAWA. And now you have another layer to it, which is the cause or the main reason of the divorce has to be abuse. And if you already divorced and you guys never stipulated on the reasons for the divorce, then it becomes really difficult for you to prove why you got the divorce and now you're filing VAWA. You see how it works? Umar Gujar. You see how it works? Come on, I'm waiting for questions. Today is a question day. Let's get into questions. But anyway, as I was talking about VAWA and divorce, I'm actually taking divorce cases here in DC. Family law is state specific, and I'm taking divorce cases in DC. If you're a resident of DC and in the need of a family lawyer, yeah, you can just call my number and schedule a consultation. Email me as well. Consultation fees apply as usual. But if you're a resident of DC, you have to know those requirements. First, you have to meet the residency requirement, which is 6 months before filing for the divorce. You must have been a DC resident, and then you have a valid marriage. And now there's grant separation has been really taken place, like 6 months for voluntary separation or mutual, and then 1 year for non-voluntary separation, stuff like that. And if you're living with the spouse in the same house, then you have to be able to prove too that you have been in fact separated. So that's what it is. To answer now the question, okay, you got it? Yeah, thanks. So who else has a question on immigration and DC, the family law? So who has a question so we can get into those questions? Nobody has questions? You just want me to keep talking? Yes. So to answer that question, can I file for VAWA once my divorce is pending? The answer is yes, you can still file for VAWA. First, you have to prove that you had a valid marriage, which is one of the requirements for VAWA. Then you have to prove really that you have been abused. Abuse can be physical, emotional, financial, threat, etc. And now you're getting divorced because of those abuse. So you can still file for VAWA. So I'm delivery at pharmacy and doctor, can I get something? Michael Clokusas. What do you mean by can I get something? Yes, Paul, you are connected. Ask your questions. Michael, in order to get something, well, either you get married to a US citizen or lawful permanent resident. Some people file for asylum, but if you overstay too long, then it becomes too late for asylum unless you really have good reasons, which we talked about in my previous videos. So, Paul Akpan. So, what is your question, Paul Akpan? Oh, Yuri, can you help on humanitarian parole? Yes, the answer is yes, I can help you on humanitarian parole. But the thing is, you have to remember parole application. Yes, I can help you on humanitarian parole application. Just email me, then I'll tell you how much I charge. But you have to remember parole is discretionary, right? So if you file for it, doesn't mean that if you have you meet all those requirements, it doesn't mean that they have to give it to you. They're still going to wait on it. USCIS always has their own way. And I've talked about parole too. You can go ahead and watch my videos for parole on my YouTube channel, and then email me so we can talk about how you want to go about it. Okay. Thank you, Yuri. I'm still waiting for some other questions. Today is live. Okay. The subject is VAWA, and if people have questions about VAWA, divorce, and all that, I'm just here to answer that. Oh, you just want to make sure, Paul. Thank you. You are connected. Thank you. We can see you. You are connected. We can see you. So we're just waiting for some other people to get here. We can go ahead and keep talking about it. But in the meantime, I'm going to share my screen to let you know what's really going on with immigration in general. And then we'll come back to the subject again. So let me share my screen. You have to know that starting February 11, um, immigration court is going virtual, really meaning that everything will be filed by way of internet. So filing will be internet only, no paper filing anymore. So that's the news that we have. So if you go here, let me share my screen. If you go, oh, hold on, let me share my screen. Um, so let me share my screen. If I share my screen here, you can see. You go to this web page. That's where you see everything that's going on with immigration, and immigration is going virtual. Um, so pretty much that's what's going on with immigration. And then if you want to know if your court, yeah, this is a good tool. If you really are in removal and you really want to know whether the court is open, whether you can call, but we already know that people appearances are being done either by phone or by via WebEx, because online. But still, you can just know operational status of the court that you're in. For example, we are here in Baltimore. We can click here and just say Baltimore to know what's going on with Baltimore court. And then it really tells you the court is open, but they're doing open voice and WebEx. WebEx. Those are the core. That's how they choose to operate. And then starting February 11, everything will have to be filed online. So, and if you go with USCIS, really, you should know what's going on with USCIS at this point. If I go to USCIS to check on processing time, since we're talking about VAWA, let's check a little bit on processing time. For VAWA, we know this is the VAWA petition. Depending on what most people work with here in Environment Center, depending on your center. So where are they? Yeah, right now, VAWA, it takes between 23 months to 30 months to resolve the case, Violence Against Women Act, VAWA. So right now, they're still working on cases for August 6, 2019. So August 6, 2019, they even haven't started with cases for 2020. So if somebody is on VAWA right now, they just have to be a little bit patient, because it takes really 3 years. To be honest, if they're talking about 23 months, those are almost 2 years, and then 30 months, almost 3 years. And right now, they're August 6, 2019. So they are 2020, 2021. They're 2 years behind in cases. Let me stop sharing. They are 2 years behind in cases. So that's what it is. Yeah, Sandra Robinson, we just talked about it. I was sharing my screen. Right now, they're working cases from June 6, 2019. So VAWA petition can take up to 30 months, 3 years. So you just have to be patient and wait. That's all you can do, for really, to be honest with you, because they're kind of like 2 years behind. Okay. Abiwalia, hi. Hello. What is the website to to see immigration news. Oh, what do you mean by immigration news? Bart, if you want to know about what's going on with court, let me just give it to you. With court, you just go here. Hold on. Let me give you the website for court. This is the website for just you want to know what's going on with the court, immigration court. That's the website you go to. You see? So, um, let me get those questions. I'm kind of like behind with questions. Oh, advanced parole through TPS. Oh, okay. So that's the one you want to get through TPS. That's the easiest one because if you have been granted TPS, chances are most of the time they will give you this advanced parole so you can travel. But at the reentry, most of the people on TPS don't have problem coming back. To be honest, it's rare because it's because the what's going on with that is the travel document application itself tells you that it's not guaranteed that if they give it to you, you'll come back, right? But if you're lawfully present here, such as TPS, and you apply for it, and when you come back, most of the time people don't have problem. Yuri, most of the time people don't have problem coming back. So Yuri, you can still file for VAWA if the divorce happened within 2 years. So if it has been long time ago since you have been divorced, then you can't. After the divorce, you file within 2 years. Yeah. Okay. So who else has a question? I think because everybody's at work right now, that's why we don't have enough questions. But we're gonna get questions. We're gonna wait a little bit and get some questions. In the meantime, checking my emails here. Yeah. So if we don't have questions, I guess I should stop this live session now and we'll resume back maybe this evening when people come from work. So I just wanted to give you a heads up of what's going on with us here in DC. We're taking divorce cases, family law cases, child custody fight, or alimony fight, all that entails family law. And well, when it comes to VAWA, too, just to recap, when somebody has been divorced, then they have to apply for VAWA within 2 years. Otherwise, uh, they have lapsed. So how much I charge for initial consultation? I charge 175 for initial consultation, 175. Yeah, I do 1 hour consultation. I really take my time to listen and answer questions. I really go in details in my consultation. So that's why I charge the amount I charge. Some people just do 30-minute consultation, but I do 1 hour consultation. So if you want to do your consultation, go ahead and do that with me. You can just email me directly. So email is on display, so uh, we can do your consultation for you. Anything else? If there's nothing else going on, I guess people are working at this point. So we're gonna have to stop and come back. Schmid Pete Bondier. Hello, that's when we're trying to leave. You coming? So what is your question, Schmid? So we can answer it and then move on. What is your question? What is your question? Schmidt Pete Bondi. Hello, and what is your question? Hi, Emmanuel Ajiboyi. What is your question? Oh, you're welcome. Yuri Huri. You're welcome. We're trying to get this Schmid to ask his question so we can wrap up because we've been talking for 20 minutes and we don't have a lot of people because people are actually at work at this point. Maybe we should do live in the evening, like 6 p.m. At least we can get more people. Do you speak French? Yes, Uri, I do speak French. But on this channel, I only do my sessions, my videos in English. I tried to make one video in French. It didn't go well, so I only do it in English. So Schmidt, what is your question so we can wrap up? If you don't have a question, we can just wrap up because you're the last person to enter this room. Okay. Bonjour, bonjour, Uri. If there's no questions, I'm gonna just stop for now. Okay. And yeah, if we don't have questions, Schmidt. So 11 months without any response. He still has to be calling them and finding out why. Usually appeals responses come within oh, Uri, you don't speak French. So but you only know bonjour. Anyway, so usually appeals responses come within 6 months, right? 180 days. And if it has passed 180 days, what you need to do is, or tell your friend what they need to do is start talking, start calling, and start emailing them because they have to know where they stand. That's about it. Oh, you speak Creole. Oh, you from Haiti? Uri, are you from Haiti? I'm not from Haiti. I'm from Africa, Congo. Smith, I'm not gonna be speaking French here on this channel because I have clients that only speak English. Okay, so on here only in English. That's all we can do for now because we have to get everybody involved in this journey of immigration. So I think that's it, right? No more questions. Uh, Thank you for joining. I guess we tried this live session at 1 p.m., 1:15, but we think we should be doing it around 6 p.m. Next time, when we do it, we'll do it 6 p.m. or we will do it on a Saturday or Sunday. Maybe we get more people. Oh, you thought I was from Haiti? No, I'm from Congo, DRC Congo in Central Africa. Yeah, but nice to meet you. Have a wonderful day, Schmidt. Nice to meet you too. Thank you. Bye bye.